everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing something new on my channel. I'm going to be doing every month, I'm going to show off some things that I've bought throughout the month. Just something that's kind of fun. I've seen a lot of people do their latest haul videos and stuff, and it's something that kind of piqued my interest and everything, so I thought I'd go ahead and do this. I'm going to be doing it like once a month, just showing what I got throughout the month, whether it's toys or CDs or posters or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Starting off, I got the movie Signs, starring Mel Gibson, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's on VHS. I already have the movie on DVD. But I saw this VHS at a thrift store, and I couldn't help but grab it. I've been working on trying to collect Joaquin Phoenix. Here recently, he's one of my favorite actors that I'm just kind of now starting around to getting to collecting his movies, and I wanted to get this one, so I went ahead and grabbed it to put in with his collection, because the DVD I have is with my Mel Gibson collection, so I wanted to have one for Joaquin Phoenix. So, I got Signs, and then another VHS that I got, The Quiet Man, which stars John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara. It's one I haven't seen in a very long time. I don't even know 100% that I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure I have. It's one I've been wanting to get for a while, because I love when John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara work together. They have really good chemistry and everything, and this one looks like it's one that I've seen before. If it is, then it's a pretty fun movie. And then another video that I got was Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. This is a movie directed by Gus Van Sant that stars Uma Thurman. And I had never seen this one. I have a friend that had told me about it and everything, and plus I saw Keanu Reeves is in this, and he's one of my favorite actors too. So I was like, well, what's the worst that could happen? I'm sure this movie will be pretty decent. And then I've got It Chapter 2. Finally bought this one on eBay. I haven't watched it yet, but it's a 2-disc copy too, which I thought was really cool. I didn't expect it to be a 2-disc. But I'm looking forward to watching this one. I'm gonna watch this one and It Chapter 1 back to back here pretty soon. I'm looking forward to that, because I haven't seen this one since I saw it in the movie theater. And then I got 3 from Hell, which I've not watched yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I'll probably end up reviewing this one and Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses on here sometime, because I haven't watched those two in a while, and I haven't reviewed them on my channel yet, so I'll probably go ahead, whenever I do watch them, I'll probably just watch all 3 of them and do reviews for them all. And I'm looking forward to seeing this one, though. I've heard a lot of bad about it, but yeah, I'm still excited to see it. Then I got Season 7 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is one of my favorite shows from back when I was a kid. I don't have Seasons 5 and 6 yet. I've got Seasons 1 through 4, so I'm hoping my next payday, my goal is to try to get Seasons 5 and 6 so I can start binge watching these, because I'm looking forward to watching Buffy. I haven't watched that show in a long time. Then I got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is one that I really, really like. I haven't seen this movie in a long time either, and everything. It's one that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I've passed it up quite a bit, because every time I've seemed to find it at pawn shops and stuff, it's always been in bad condition, but this one turned out to be in good condition, so I'm looking forward to watching this one. I'll probably end up reviewing this one too whenever I watch it. And then another one that I ordered on eBay, Midsommar. This is one that I really, really liked when I saw it in the movie theater and everything. At first I didn't know what to think about it, but this movie hasn't left my head since I saw it. in the theater, and I'm planning on watching, as soon as I'm done with the Leprechaun movies, I'm gonna be watching this movie, because I can't wait to see it again and everything, because like I said, I haven't been able to get this movie out of my head since I saw it back in July, and I want to see it again and see if I like it even more on rewatch, or how my feelings for this movie go after rewatching it, because this movie has potential to be my favorite horror movie of 2019, but I don't know if I can say it will be or not. I need to rewatch another movie that, as of right now, is my favorite horror movie of 2019, and that's Jordan Peele's Us. But I really do love this movie. Another one that's taken me a long time to get. It's been one of my favorite movies for a very long time. I've been trying to get it for a long time, and I got it for $4 at Dollar General on Blu-ray. Is 2001: A Space Odyssey, one of my favorite Stanley Kubrick movies. I just absolutely love this movie, and it's taken me a long time to be able to get it, because usually every time I've seen it at like Vintage Stock and other places, it's always been like in the teens or 20s when I just didn't have enough money to buy it. And when I saw this for $3.95, I was like, I could not pass it up. It's just such a great movie. And it's a slow burner, but it's definitely a really good movie. Really great sci-fi movie that kind of helped pay the way for Star Wars and other sci-fi movies after it. This one, I actually don't know if I got this one. I might have got in December, but I think I got it in early January. That's Sleepy Hollow High. I don't know anything about this movie. I just picked it up at the dollar store. It looked like something that might be interesting, and the thing on here, it says Scream meets Dawson's Creek. It's like one of my favorite shows and one of my favorite horror movies, both created by Kevin Williamson. If going by that review right there, if it's like that, then this movie is probably going to be really entertaining. I can't wait to watch it and see what I think about it. But yeah, that's Sleepy Hollow High. If you have seen Sleepy Hollow High, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, because I had never even heard of it. It's just one I found at the Dollar Tree. And then I got the special 10th anniversary Blu-ray edition of Mamma Mia, one of my favorite musical movies, and it also comes with the soundtrack to the movie, which I thought was really cool, and everything. And like I said, this one is a musical movie that I have always loved, and everything. I loved the second movie. It came out a couple of years ago, but this is one of my favorite musical movies that came out like in the 2000s and everything. And I've had other copies of it, but I just went ahead and got it because, like the 2001: A Space Odyssey, it was only $4, so it was pretty cheap, and it came with the soundtrack. So I was like, that's a really good deal. I couldn't pass it up. Then this is one I had ordered for Christmas when I got it from the gift card from my dad. But Joker, one of my favorite movies from last year. It's just such a great movie. Joaquin Phoenix is amazing in this movie, and if everything goes right, he'll win an Oscar for his performance. It's just such a great movie, and everything. On rewatch, I liked it just as much, if not more, on rewatch. It's just such a good movie. And then I got Son of Batman. This is one I haven't seen yet. I've been told about it. A lot of people have told me it was really good and everything. I've almost checked it out a few times at the library, but I just had never seen it before, so I'm hoping that I'll enjoy it. I like a lot of the DC animated movies, and I'm a pretty big Batman fan, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one. And then I think this is the second one, the sequel, Batman vs. Robin. I also picked this one up at Dollar Tree. So now all I'll need to get is Batman Bad Blood and Batman Hush, which is the movies that are other two movies that are in this part of the series of animated movies. I'm looking forward to getting those and watching all of these. Then I got Nocturnal Animals, which stars Amy Adams and Jake Gyllenhaal. It's a movie that I've been really wanting to see really bad. That came out a few years ago. I really hope I enjoy it. I've heard a lot of stuff about this movie, so I'm hoping that it'll be really good. I've heard that like Amy Adams was snubbed for Oscars on this movie, and I think that people had said that the same about Jake Gyllenhaal, so I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. Let's see. Sorry. Get these where they're easier to get to. And then I got a double feature pack that has Batman and Superman Public Enemies and Superman Batman Apocalypse. I haven't seen either one of these movies, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them. Buzz Mighty Blues. This is a musical that's kind of like a tribute to Bollywood and stuff like that. It's a pretty good movie. It's not like a great movie, but I still really enjoy it. A lot of people don't like it. I know when it came out, a lot of people were like, this movie is racist and stuff, but it's like a tribute to Bollywood and everything. It does have some racist stereotypes in it, but if you overlook a lot of that, it's still a pretty decent movie and everything. It's a lot of fun and everything. Brie Larson is great in here, and the songs are really catchy, and it's just a pretty underrated musical movie. So Buzz Mighty Blues, if you haven't seen it, if you're into musicals and stuff, I definitely would recommend it. And then there's Unforgettable. This one I haven't seen yet. It's just one that whenever it was released, the trailers looked interesting to me and everything. I just was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it because I don't know, there's just something about it that made me kind of interested in this movie. Then the first Purge. I have the first 3 movies, and I've reviewed the first movie here a while back. I've been looking forward to seeing the rest of the movies in the series and everything, and I'm planning on trying to review 2 through 4, which is this one, here before too long. Maybe do that before, at least before the Purge 5 gets out this summer. But this will probably be one of the next franchises I do. After I'm done with Leprechaun, I'll probably be doing the Psycho movies, and then I'll probably do this one after it. I'm looking forward to reviewing the rest of these, though. And then another horror movie that everyone's been telling me I need to see, It Follows. I found it at the pawn shop for 50 cents. It doesn't have a full case or anything. I guess it was sold from a family video. But it's one that I've been really wanting to see, because I've heard a lot about. I have a feeling I'm going to be disappointed because of the hype. But I'm going to try to go in not being too hyped up for it, but I am looking forward to seeing this one finally. And then I got Pokemon, the first movie. This one is one I've had this movie on VHS for I don't know how long, at least probably almost 10 years. So I was finally glad to pick it up on DVD. I almost got it on Blu-ray, but I love this DVD because it's the VHS copy. This one, the case looks just like it and everything, and I wanted to make 100% sure that I was able to get the Pikachu's Vacation animated short that was in here, and I wanted to make sure that I had it, and it was on here, so that's the main reason I got this copy and everything, and it was only $7.99, so I've looked it up on eBay, and it was like really expensive for this particular type of copy. And then I got Disney's nature bears. I haven't really seen a lot of these Disney nature movies. I've saw at least the first 2 or 3 that they made, and I've always been interested in these movies. But this one I thought was one that I might like quite a bit, especially because John C. Reilly does the narrating, and I really like him. So I'm hoping I'll enjoy this one. And I'm almost done with all the movies that I've gotten. Actually, those are all the movies. These next 2 are TV shows. Season 2 of Stranger Things. I had just recently started watching this show. I checked them out at the library and fell in love with the show. I bought season 1 not too long ago at a pawn shop back in November or whatever, and then I ordered this one and everything. I was so excited to get it because I just love the show. And I like season 1 a little bit better than season 2, but I don't think season 2 was as bad as a lot of people said it was. And then also, of course, I had to get season 3. Now I think this one might even be the best season yet of the show. But yeah, I just absolutely love Stranger Things. It's such a great show and everything, and can't wait for season 4. I don't know when it's gonna be released or anything, but I'm probably going to at least try to get Netflix when, at least around, if I don't have it before, then at least around the time. That way I can get caught up on season 4, because I don't want to have to wait for DVD on it like I did with this one. But so that's all the movies I got. Let's see. Then I got some CDs. I got the soundtrack to the High School Musical franchise, the first one, and then the second one, and the third one, which is a special edition 2-disc one that comes with a DVD that has like a making of the movie and a music video. But I love the High School Musical franchise, and I actually already had these CDs, but the copies that I had before were just worn out, because I've had tons of copies of the High School Musical soundtracks, because I always wear them out and everything, and I don't know how long these will last because they were used, but I absolutely love them. And then the other thing that I got this month, the beginning of the month, is this Hermione doll from Harry Potter. I was planning on trying to get Harry and Ron last time I got paid, and they were completely out of them. So I'm hoping to get those next time, because I just absolutely love Harry Potter, and I want to get more Harry Potter collectible stuff, because I don't have a lot of that. But Hermione's one of my most favorite characters and everything, and not just because I have a huge crush on Emma Watson. She's one of my favorite characters in the books too. I just always really liked Hermione a lot and everything, and so that's why I got her first. Plus, I think the day that I got her, that was the last one, and at that time they still had tons of Harry and Ron. I'm planning on trying to get those next time. But yeah, so anyway, that's all of the stuff that I got in January. I'm probably going to do it where I get where I film every time I get some stuff. I'm gonna try to film throughout the month, so that way I don't have to dig everything back out if I put them up and everything. But I'm gonna that way I can. But each month I'm gonna try to do these videos. If there's any movies that I showed you guys that I got, if there's any that you want me to review, let me know in the comments, and I'll review them and everything. And some of them I'm planning on doing reviews for anyway, like Through From Hell and the first Purge. Those are ones that I'm going to definitely be reviewing at some point. But if there's any of the other ones that you want me to do reviews on, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get to them quicker than and everything. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.